Hi and welcome. Welcome back if you've been here before. This is going to be a reading for Aries. A look ahead for 2024. I often will have a inclination to go back and re-watch readings. And I don't know why I'm sharing this, but I guess there's a reason for everything. And sometimes after a period of time passes, something I heard or said in a reading will stand out. It'll just come to my awareness, and I'll go back and watch a reading and it will hit different. So maybe there's someone that watched the reading and you might need to go back and watch that same reading, or you might want to come back to this reading in a month or next year. That wanted to be said. Now we're going to start with the quantum oracle for an energy for 2024 for Aries. Bless me and thank you. I have a bit of a cold. But Aries is Emperor energy. It also gives King of Wands energy, like I got this energy, super confidence, because you know you're that person and you get things done. You're fiery and passionate and driven. So whether you're an Aries or not, if you are drawn to this reading, that might be the energy that you need to tap into, that boss energy, that leadership energy, creative energy, or that is you and you've lost your spark, and you need to get back into that energy, or that is never you and that's the type of energy that you need to be in for 2024. So let's see. We have Behind the Mask. This is number 3 card. That's Empress energy, and we were just talking about Emperor energy. And then we have Dark Thoughts, and we have a double 3, and this number is always so significant for me, number 33. Someone could be 33, or some significant transition in your life happened around the age of 33, like a significant change in your life. And then we also have Kindred Partnership at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so with the Behind a Mask card, it's almost like this woman is really beautiful, but she's wearing a mask. And it's almost like there's some conflict in how you feel about yourself, how others see you, and how you show up. Sort of like she is a beautiful person, but she might not see herself as a beautiful person or an amazing person, and so she acts in a certain way. Believing you need to hide your true self because others don't like you. And this is possibly what the dark thoughts are about. There may have been throughout your life a lot of things that have, there's yellow here, that have impacted your inner self-confidence and your self-worth. Let's get some clarity with the tarot. because this is a look ahead for 2024. Okay, so what I'm getting is that threes can be growth, expansion, teamwork, um, building something that is going to be solid, right? And I feel like in 2024, um, you might develop relationships with people that see you, see your beauty, a person, or with yourself. Um, like a soul deep connection, like really meaningful relationships. And this can be you with yourself, or you with others, or someone else that helps you to overcome this darkness that might have plagued you before. Um, you might outwardly appear in control, confident, well put together, but internally you may have, through your life or at some point, battled with dark feelings or thoughts about yourself, and this is possibly related to past experiences. Um, it can be experiences that you know about, or um, subtle jabs at your psyche, at your personality, at who you are, that might have happened in childhood that you didn't realize was happening. You just thought this was normal behavior. As children, we don't know what is appropriate or not. People, you could be around people that just have um, a rough way of communicating, a tactless way of communicating, and it's not that they mean any harm, but the way they speak or spoke to you, your inner child felt shunned or unseen or hurt or demoralized or something. And there might be subconscious aspects of yourself. This is not you. You are an amazing person. She is probably smart and successful and capable and beautiful, and this can be male or female. But there's something in your subconscious that, even though you know you're this amazing person, and others might show you or not, you know, um, you, even if nobody shows you, you could still feel secure within yourself. But there's a part that you battle with or have battled with that is either subconscious or you are aware of it. And there's some significant partnership, kindred partnership, that will help you get through this. Like, you're not just going to suppress these feelings and pretend to be okay. You're actually going to get past this. Like, inside is not going to be dark anymore, because this isn't actually you. This is these are acquired things, but it still plagues you on the inside. But there's rainbows and sunshine and hot air balloons and beach vibes and love here and excitement. This is how you're going to feel about yourself. And you might just be deepening your relationship with yourself in some way, or you're going to have significant relationships that help you to take the mask off and see yourself as the beautiful, amazing person that you are. Like, you know it, but you don't truly feel it. And sometimes these dark thoughts can plague you. Tell us about this kindred partnership, please. The Seven of Swords. And the Queen of Cups at the bottom. The Seven of Swords can be like stealing, sneaky behavior, being deceptive, or it can be being strategic. Let's get one more. What is the Seven of Swords? The Ten of Cups are... You're going to get to a place of not just being a generally okay, happy person. You're going to get to a place of being so fulfilled within yourself, like bursting at the seams happy. But this isn't just going to be you're super happy because you just got a new car or you're going on a vacation. This is going to be like who you are, how you feel generally about yourself, about life. You're going to be this happy. Ten of Cups is like super happy. The only thing that beats that is the sun. And I feel like you're going to get away from the mental conflict that you've had about yourself. That isn't even because of anything you've done. Maybe people have made you feel in your life like you're a bad person or you do bad things. And I feel like we can all agree that life is not black and white. And sometimes we do things, behave in certain ways because we don't know any better, or because of extenuating circumstances, or because, life can be super complex. We can have the best of intentions and be forced into a place of doing things that we're not completely happy with. And I feel like a good sign of a person with a conscience, that actually does have empathy and understanding and awareness, is that if you've done something that you're not happy with, or you haven't been your best self, even if you haven't done anything wrong, it'll bug you. You wanna be a good person, and you are a good person, but you might have high standards for yourself even, and that can also be acquired. Like people not ever making you feel like what you're doing is good enough. But you're gonna get away from that. She's like taking away these swords, almost like she knows that a fight is going to break out, so she takes the swords away so nobody can fight and get hurt, or nobody can hurt her. But ultimately, even if she's just protecting herself, she is disarming something, stopping a fight. She's doing good. And this can, you might have had to do things that would seem sneaky or deceptive, but it's the best you could do to not harm yourself or others. And you're finally going to get past that and be happy. And there's something about a family, and this can be even a family and a partnership. And I mean, a family can look like anything. You could say you're an orphan and you find a best friend, and your best friend is a single mother, and you have a dog, and you end up living together because it makes sense and you love each other, and it's that's your family. Or your family can be you and your grandmother and your sibling. That's been your family. Family can be anything. It's just people that really understand us, really get us, really love us. We love being around them, and there's no drama, there's happiness. I feel like you're going to do what you need to do to create this happiness in your life, and it might even be for your family. The Five of Cups. You've experienced a lot of grief in life. Please tell us about 2024. I guess we needed to get some context here, right? But 2024, what is in store for you is a kindred partnership. You're going to have people that love you. The lighthouse is standing out now. Like if you've been in darkness, if you had a dark life but made the best of it, and in spite of having a really difficult life, you've become successful, or you are a stable, healthy person, someone or something is going to be the lighthouse in the dark for you. Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius. You're going from carrying this sadness within you that you may not have grieved, to being really balanced, happy, connected to yourself, grounded, transmuting negative energy into something positive. You might even experience something traumatic, and that traumatic thing is going to be your biggest blessing in your life. Like you might say you had a severe illness, and now you establish an organization for people with that kind of illness, and that is your success in life, and it brings you the happiness and the abundance and the stability, and helps you meet people that you love. Or if you were an orphan, like the example I had earlier, and then because of that you threw yourself into your work, and you become a billionaire, whatever. There's karmic justice. 2024 holds karmic justice for you. Some people, it's like some people have all the luck. There's a Maxi Priest song like that. And it's like some people just experience so much bad luck in life, and it's like they really don't deserve it. And there's others that, like, you can see why they are going through the things that they are going through, because they're bringing it on themselves. But I feel like for you, this is just, it has felt like a lot of bad luck, but there was meaning to all of this. And it makes who you are at a core almost like an angel. And I don't know why that's making me emotional. Like bad things can turn people even uglier, but it's almost like it's done the opposite for you, and you are now able to turn bad situations into the most amazing thing. Wow. Okay. That it actually made me feel those emotions. But let's get one last oracle card to close off this reading. For 2024 for you, Aries, this is rather beautiful. I know if we look ahead to the year ahead, we want to hear I'm winning the lotto, or I'm getting married next year, or that type of thing. You just might. But I feel like the emphasis here is on there's going to be balance restored for everything that you've ever been through, all the grief that you've been through, and for the positive that you've created from all the negativity. You're going to feel at home either with yourself or with people that you love. Give us one more card. Thank you. For Aries for 2024, there are signs with you already. And that's what I was saying in the beginning of the reading. It's like sometimes when you watch a reading, or you listen to a reading, or you get a reading, you can already feel this energy of the thing, whatever the reading is about. And I feel like you might not want to believe that good things are possible for you because of all this grief, but it's almost like you can sense it, and possibly because you've put in the work, whether that's externally or internally or both. And the universe is almost, even with this reading, if you are in a state of disbelief, you need to believe that you deserve this kind of happiness that's coming for you. This card always makes me think of Maleficent. If you've watched the movies, she was just a happy little fairy, and the humans came and turned her life upside down, cut off her wings, and then they tried to take over the Moors, and like she wasn't harming anyone, and then people came and harmed her and just kept trying, and then made her out to be the bad guy. And then she played this role or looked the part of the bad guy, but she had a good heart. And at the end of the second movie, which I think is the last one, um, you know, she is so powerful, she could take them down, but she doesn't. And who she is helps everyone and makes things right. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of emotional stability for you in 2024. And depending on where you are, this could be starting now in winter if you're in the northern hemisphere, or could have started for you this year in the winter that's past if you're in the southern hemisphere. But it's like you really are an angel. You know, whatever you believe in, if you believe in literal angels or not, or just the concept of an angel. And if you're cringing at that thought about yourself, then this is for you. Because, like, how many times have you looked at someone you care about or someone you know and, like, oh, they're such a smart person, or they're so amazing, or they're so talented, or they're just so loving and so whatever. How easy is it for us to see that in other people but not in ourselves? And for some people it's easy because they've had that reflected to them their entire lives. Like, it's not hard for them to believe amazing things about themselves because they've always had this 10 of cups type of energy, you know, people that love them around them. But not everybody has had a good life. If you have faced difficult things, often it's easier to believe that things are going to still be difficult. And if you're the type of person that even through the difficulty you persevere, you kind of believe that you have to keep playing a certain role for things to be good, otherwise it's not going to be good anymore. You almost always have to have your guard up. But in 2024, you're going to have the type of happiness in relationships that make you feel at ease and at home, and safe to be you. And what you are is a little angel. And that is your reading, Aries. If you've made it this far, please like, share, or comment. This reading might be for someone else, and if you share it with them, it just might make their day. And subscribe if you'd like to join me in future readings.